Alright guys, welcome back to Time Value of Tennis, and today we're going to be talking about how to generate power and control on the run backhands. As we all know, when the ball comes to you, it's a lot easier to execute your shots, but when you start moving to the side, it becomes a lot harder. So today we're going to cover all the important aspects of that shot. So let's start. We're going to show a slow motion of Aritz's backhand. He has a two-handed backhand, so let's get into it. There's obviously similarities in differences on the one-handed and two-handed backhand, but today we're going to cover a two-handed backhand. He's gonna start with a regular ball. He's gonna come kind of close. He's gonna hit it back, and then after he's gonna recover back to the middle of the court, and then he's gonna get a little bit wider ball, or he'll have to hustle there a little bit more and then try to execute the next ball. So here it is. You see he's doing a split step. Actually, he did twice, which is perfectly fine because he wasn't sure at which time I'm going to be hitting the ball. Now he's moving to the side and striking the ball perfectly balanced right across court. Very deep ball. Excellent shot. So now I want to go back just for a little bit and cover a couple of things here. As you can see, as he is preparing himself, you could see those double split step, which is perfectly fine. Like right here, see, kind of split steps, but the shot didn't happen. So he lands, and then he times his second split, and it's a lot higher. And you can see how his left foot turns a little bit. So you can see if your opponent starts striking the ball, his body travels to the side, and you can see how his foot turns, and he's already putting his weight towards it. You can see how his weight shifts to this foot right here. So then as he start turning already, you can see he start turning. He's landing a very wide base in between his feet, which is perfect because he can be more balanced. A lot of players have a big problem as they move to the out wide balls. Their shoulders, right here, are tilting forward. So what happens? Your shoulders are really leaning forward like that, and then your legs are picking up to move to the next ball. But here he is balanced. Now he's crossing over. You can see how he's crossing over with his right foot, which makes it easier. You see how much distance he can cover by doing that. So instead of just doing shuffles, he's gonna cross over. So he starts at this point right there, and he brings his foot across, and he lands at this point right there. Look at this coverage. It's almost only one step, and he covers that much of a distance. This is more than a half of what he needs to get to that ball. And it was very fast. If you think about it, it takes him no time to do that. So you see, after the split, by turning your feet and making that step, he gets to the ball much quicker. Now he hits the ball, recovers back. Then he realized, boom, the ball's coming right back where he's at. And you can see, if you can see my racket on the background, as I'm swinging, that's where he splits, turns his feet again, and he's gonna move to that ball. And you see how wide he is. He loads, and this ball is gonna come a little bit wider. So here's what I want you to notice. The ball came out a lot wider this time, and he moved and got a lot lower than on the previous shot. And I'll explain why. It's not only to stay balanced and transfer your weight forward, which he did, but also it helps your recovery. You see it when he lands, because you put so much force, your body moves so fast to the side of the court, that if you stay straight, you're going to keep making steps past that point. But you need to be very compact. So for example, here you can see he strikes the ball, He strikes the ball here. Look, he strikes the ball one step forward and he's recovering back. Look, he's loading again, making crossover step, covers quite a lot of a distance, and he's gonna move right back to the middle as quick as he can in case if the ball is gonna come back. Now another thing, if we look back to those shots, just the fact that the shoulder turn and unit turn at the beginning of the movement helps him so much to uncoil his whole body. So if you look here, he does split step, then he moves to the next ball, and you see how instantly he turns his shoulders, he start moving, and as the ball about to bounce, his racket gets right back. So he has enough time to track the ball, to get adjustment steps, and transfer his way. And you can see there's one important thing. A lot of people at this time right here, they plant, completely stop their feet. But look what he did. He went from his back foot, he's making a step. You see, he's just landing, and he was already lifting this foot right here. So his body is transferring. You can see as soon as he's landing from his heel to his toe, it helps him to transfer his weight, and he's moving into the ball already. His body never completely plants. His feet never completely plants. They're always on the move. That helps him to transfer his weight through the ball and recover back to the baseline. And those are very important moments. So let's review again. It's initial split steps with the wide base, moving, turning your shoulders in a unit turn, calling, uncoiling your body. And then as you move wider the ball, you want to get lower, not only for the purpose of transfer your body weight and stay in balance, but also it helps you to recover, because you can stay wider and then push yourself back as you're recovering back to the baseline. Now, crossover steps are also very important. It covers more distance, you can do it much quicker, and also as you cross over, you're already turning, which helps your unit turn. So this is few main important points that you need to focus on the run backhand. There's some simple things that you could also add. We'll cover it in the next videos, more advanced stuff. But this applies to anybody. If you want to improve your on the run backhand, it will certainly help you out. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time.